Also tonight, prosecutors announcing Lions wide receiver Jameson Williams will not face charges following a traffic stop last month in Detroit.
The decision coming after the 7 investigators broke the story of the star player nearly arrested that led to a Detroit police internal affairs investigation.
7 investigator Ross Jones joining us live in the newsroom with what led to prosecutors deciding not to charge Williams. Ross.
Linda, Simon, the news is surely a relief for the Lions wide receiver, but it is not unexpected. As we reported, most legal experts said they'd be surprised if Kim Worthy brought charges against Jameson Williams, and today she said she would not. As we first reported last month, Williams and his brother were pulled over on October 8th around 1 a.m. in Detroit. They were stopped for speeding. Police found 2 guns in the car. One on the back seat belonged to Williams' brother, who had a concealed pistol license. The other belonged to Jameson Williams and was found at his feet. Williams did not have a CPL. The legal question for Worthy was this: did the CPL belonging to the driver also extend to Jameson Williams' gun? After weeks of review, the prosecutor said that the Michigan law is unclear, so no charges would be issued. In a statement, Worthy said in part, the CPL holder here was the driver and had care, custody, and control of the car. Guidance is needed for the future on how many weapons can a valid CPL say that they have control over. Despite all this, if Mr. Williams had the gun on his person, he would have been charged. I urge the legislature to immediately look closely at this law so that the prosecutors in Michigan can have steady and meaningful guidance in the future. Earlier today, I talked to Matthew Schneider, a longtime prosecutor and former U.S. attorney, about Worthy's decision.
The whole case comes down to possession. And what is possession? And the driver in this case could easily say, I had constructive possession of that gun. I might not have had actual possession of all the weapons in the car, but I constructively possessed them. They were within my dominion and control.
So now the prosecutors weighed in, but not yet Detroit police. You will remember they launched an internal affairs investigation into this case after determining that Jameson Williams should have been arrested that night, but ultimately was not. Interim Chief Todd Bettison has already said the investigation has found wrongdoing among multiple officers, but he hasn't said what that wrongdoing is. We are hoping to get more information on that later this week. We're live in the newsroom. I'm Ross Jones, 7 News, Detroit.
All right, Ross, thank you for the update.